Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Gamin World podcast. I am here with Explodacy.
Woo!
Robert Ebatson.
Fuck you. The problem is like...
As we were joking before.
You bitch, because that is like the most uncommon surname, and now you've basically given everybody my personal name.
And Brendan Ford.
You can bleep it.
You could just bleep my surname.
And
thank you
our
very
guest,
much.
Brendan Ford, I should say.
Oh, yeah.
So, and he has a
Welcome.
webcam, so I included it. We included it.
Welcome to the podcast.
Sorry. While we're doing this, me and Carson are in a poke war.
God damn it, stop poking me.
I'll poke you all night, bitch.
This is what's gonna happen throughout the podcast.
And I'm doing this stupid
podcast is
YouTube
not gonna be
survey.
serious. I can guarantee you that much.
Yeah, at this moment, Maniac's doing a fucking...
Yeah, it's taken so long, too.
You son of a bitch, I said stop poking me.
I never
You
get pokes
enjoy
on
it.
my Facebook, on my phone. I never get the pokes. Like, it never tells me who it is.
Nobody likes you.
It doesn't tell me who poked
Oh.
me when I do get a poke.
Right, shall we get into the topics before we
Yes,
start hating
yes.
each other?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
First topic, guys.
Nexus 6 and Nexus 9 reveal.
Okay, who knows what they are?
Phones.
Not me.
They're just
Not
phones.
me!
One's a phone, one's a tablet.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh, those things.
Alright,
Yeah, I know
okay.
what those are.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put my phone down. I'm a professional, unlike Carson. I'm just saying.
I'm at a computer, damn it.
I'm at a computer as well.
I'm at a computer as well.
I'm not even on my phone's up beside me, so.
James?
What?
He just doesn't know what's going on.
I'm doing this stupid survey that I want to get off my stupid channel.
Right,
Going
okay,
back.
so while he does the survey, I shall explain what the Nexus 6 and Nexus 9 is, because clearly you two don't know what this is.
No, we don't.
Basically, Google have announced a new phone which is called the Nexus 6, which is based off the Motorola X, I believe is what it's called, the Moto X. And it's basically a 6-inch, it's got a 6-inch display. It's a massive phone, is what we're
Yeah, it
basically
is.
trying to get at. And the Nexus 9 is basically a tablet made by HTC, and it's supposed to be replacing the HTC 10 and not the HTC 10, the Nexus 10 and the Nexus 7. Basically, the numbers represent inches.
Oh my.
So, guys,
okay.
what do you think? Is a 6-inch phone a bit too much?
Yes.
Because personally, I think if I'm walking down the street, got the phone in my pocket, a girl just comes on by, is like, "Is that a phone in your pocket? Are you happy to see me?" It's like, "Oh no, it's my phone actually."
I would go both.
Boom, just whack it on out. Like
Yeah.
massive 6-inch black phone.
What the hell?
But the ironic
Right.
thing is you can't have it black. It's either midnight blue or white.
Okay, just
Okay.
whip out the blue one. I'm a Smurf, bitch.
Alright, I mean, I'll jump on this if you guys want. I don't know.
You're gonna jump on my 6-inch.
It's gonna happen all night, I guarantee you.
Ask me out to dinner first.
okay.
Jesus Christ.
But... Alright, Rob, I'll fly out to England sometime, but, this is this is too bad. Alright, this is the
Great success.
the LG G3, which I suck at webcam stuff because it's all reversed, and oh, that's really bad at rolling
I
shutter.
am
Completely irrelevant. But this is the G3. This is, I think, a 5.1-inch phone,
That seems reasonable.
and this is
size.
for me. I mean, I have big hands,
Yeah.
and I couldn't.
That's not
Something a bit bigger than this would
Why-
probably
why-
be a bit too large for me. I don't. So I think 6 inches is probably.
And that's just a
I think
screen.
that's much.
Like
No,
you look
that's
at it,
just a
and it
screen,
has,
too.
and it
You
has.
need the-
I mean,
It's also
the
extra
thing
phone.
is the LG has really thin really thin bezels on it. This is gonna bug me so much, but so I mean, it's all screen space. It's like it's all screen. There's no buttons or anything. Even the sides are all nothing on the side. The only buttons are on the back here.
Yeah.
But I think pushing it much beyond the 5.1-inch here is a little much.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have huge hands, you're probably fine with it. But if you're not, then
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's probably gonna be more of a hassle and not as
The problem
practical
about the
as something
iPhone
smaller.
6 Plus, like, the screen thing, and it's just so big that it bends. And it's just like, what? Why?
Well, no, that's because it's shit.
It's because
Yeah.
Well, the
it's
thing-
made of aluminum, which is bendable.
How do you mean
Everyone
you-
knows what aluminum is, so
How
it's
do you mean?
stupid.
I mean, what's aluminum? That sounds dumb.
We're not going over this again.
No, we've done this topic. But yeah, but the thing is, like it has like extra like other stuff like bezels. So we're really looking at like a 6.1 inch like face. That's massive. How are you supposed to fit that in your pocket? I mean, if like the iPhones are bending in skinny jeans, this thing is like
You can't even fit it in your pocket.
yeah, you can't even fit it in
Yeah.
your pocket.
Yeah. And then it would definitely bend if it's skinny jeans. If you do.
Well, the thing
manage
is
to fit
like
it in the
it's
pocket.
really strong. The Moto X, it's really
Oh, I
strong.
thought you were
It
talking
doesn't
about the 6
bend.
Plus still. Sorry.
Oh no, we're talking about the Moto
But if you manage to
X.
fit a 6 Plus into your skinny jeans pockets, it's definitely gonna bend. So if it's already bending by.
And if you
yes.
fit a Moto X in your pocket, your thigh is going to bend around it because it's that tough.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
trying
the phone
to think,
shouldn't
I'm
bend
trying
over
to come up
skin.
with a mental picture in my head about how that would work.
It's just your thigh.
Nothing's coming to me.
Because your phone shouldn't bend over the softest part, one of the softest parts of your body,
Well, okay.
like the 6 Plus. Like it shouldn't bend over skin, like one of the soft, squishy parts of your body, your thigh.
Well, no.
in your
Yeah,
pocket.
but the skin is squishy. But if you have like muscles, James, and like
Yeah, whatever.
if you actually have muscles,
I'm so white. You can't even see my muscles. I'm just so white.
I have like massive thighs. I do because I did a lot of sports.
I have massive thighs, ladies.
No, honestly, because I
Massive
did a lot of sports. I did football, proper football. Not your football, proper football. Rugby, karate, basketball. And it's like my thighs are like bulging tree trunks.
You could break a watermelon with those thighs.
I can. I
What are
probably
you picking
can,
your
actually.
nose with your phone?
No, it's my
You're like sticking the
I
corner
just
up your nose.
I was gonna do something with the iPhone 4, but
I saw, the way you were holding it was like really weird. It was like
You're, like,
right in
trying
front
to
of your
stick the
mouth like
corner of
this.
it up your nose.
not like
I'm like, what are you doing?
that.
You were sticking the corner of it up your nose.
Yeah,
Ew.
smells like shit.
You want to move on now?
Well, we haven't talked much about the Nexus,
Nexus
9.
6, Nexus 9. Let me look.
Yeah,
at
I was gonna say what's the 9 about?
Okay, so the 9 is just a tablet, 9 inches. It's a tablet. What do you expect? It has really decent specs as well. It has really good, and I can see James just researching what the Nexus 9 is. And he doesn't know shit.
Yeah.
But basically, one of the best features is it has the HTC Boom sound, which is the front-facing speakers, which like every single phone needs to have.
Yeah, I agree.
go to the Nexus 9 webpage and
Yeah, I
like,
can
Google.
see it. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's sort of like it like moves the tablet when you scroll down. It's so weird.
it's like what happens when you like when a girl sits next to you. It's like flaccid. Look at it. Look at it. It's just like oh normal. It's like oh hey girl.
It's like when it
Oh
sees
my.
you, like it sees how ugly you are, so it sort of tries to hide. Sort of like goes down, like it's backing away from you.
I think my joke was funnier.
The,
Oh, jeez.
this is kind of going off topic about like this thing. My sister would always do this to me. She'd have this mirror thing. Like it would look. There was an app that
It's
looked
called
like
a mirror, okay.
No, and what she would do is she would make me look into it, and then this scary face would pop up, and I was such a little bitch back then when I was like a little kid.
Still a little
I would
bitch now.
scream.
Oh, nothing's
Screw you.
changed then. You scream
I would-
now.
Oh yes, I do. But
This podcast is just like insulting people. That is basically it.
Yeah, basically.
episode 3, and we're already insulting each other.
Yeah, this
We were
page does
insulting
not
each
show
other
any
before,
info
like, the
about this
podcast
Nexus 9 at
began.
all.
Episode 10, everyone's going to be dead.
Yeah.
Like one of us is just gonna be dead, there's gonna be
Well-
one of us full with blood all over the place. He's just gonna, in full surprise of what he just did. Like
That just sounds like you contracted Ebola.
Do you want to talk about the actual thing we're talking about now? The Nexus 9?
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Display
what is that
8.9 inch IPS LCD screen. I'm just looking at the specs on the webpage here. Battery, no one cares. 8 megapixel
No, the
rear
batteries
camera.
are good. No, batteries
67 mAh. I don't know what that stands for.
milliamp.
Right, okay.
That's not too much for a tablet. I don't
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Camera, 8 megapixels rear camera,
for a tablet.
1.6 megapixels front camera.
Oh, I
That's
just
bad.
thought of this. They're adding a new feature where if you give like the tablet or the phone like 15 minutes of charge, it'll actually last for 9 hours. It's called Turbo or something like that. Really cool feature. So let's read out the specs, because the specs are quite good on this, actually.
Let's just read out
Excuse me,
every single thing about it. The color, the texture.
Oh my god.
The colors are like shitty beige, gray, and white. Colorful, right there.
Okay, since
processor CPU 64-bit NVIDIA Tegra K1 processor 2.3 gigahertz, GPU 192 core Kepler, memory 16 gigabytes and 32 gigabytes.
that is
Which
a
is
really
pretty
good
small for a
spec.
tablet.
What? Oh, the memories. Yeah, memory.
32
you wanna
is
get
good, but
32.
16. I have a 16 gigabyte phone, so
This is 8.
Yeah.
This is 8.
yeah, I have a 16 gigabyte 4S. So like
I have
16
a 16
gigabyte tablet's
5S.
not that great. 32 is okay, but there's 32 gigabyte phones as well, so that's a little small
Yeah.
for a tablet.
I just feel like
When
And
it
it's a
gets
small
the
tablet,
Nexus-
so it's
Sorry,
it's not much
back
bigger
to
than the 6 Plus.
Back to the Nexus 6. I just feel like people are gonna get it because they're compensating for something. You know, like how people get like the really big cars because they're compensating for something. Let's be honest.
Well, everyone compensates for something.
Compensates.
I can't say the English language.
Concentrates.
Concentrates. When your lack of English, that's what it's gonna be.
The thing is, I can never be able to say that word. I'm bad at English.
Nexus 6.
Compensates.
Do you want me to read the
I could
specs of the
easily get
Nexus
a-
6?
I could easily get away with saying it's not my English language.
Compensates.
Do you want me to read the specs of the 6? The Nexus 6?
Yes.
Doesn't
I
have
guess.
like a quad HD AMOLED display or something like that.
I think.
CPU Qualcomm Snapdragon TM 805 quad core 2.7 gigahertz.
Oh, okay.
CPU.
So this is the Nexus, because that's the other thing about the G3. It also has the same
Yeah.
plus like full HD display.
and
It's
GPU,
got the same
Yeah, it's the
GPU
quad HD display, which is the
yeah.
1440p.
GPU Adreno 420 blazes.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on, the
uh,
memory.
420
like,
blaze it.
what the memory 32 gigabyte, 64 gigabyte, and the tablet has less than that.
Yeah, that's surprising
That's-
to me.
Yeah, that is really surprising.
And the display is 5.96 inch, 2560 by 1440 inch resolution display. It's awesome. QHD AMOLED display, whatever.
AMOLED.
Battery AMOLED, yeah, and battery 3220 megaamps. Camera 13 megapixel rear facing camera. This is better than the tablet, like way better.
Yeah.
And then 2
Yeah, it is.
megapixels.
How is-
And it's going to be the size of a fucking tablet.
This is way better.
How is-
This is way better than the tablet.
Oh, sorry. Can I just butt in for a second?
Yeah.
Another key thing is that they're putting on the new version of Android on these
Yeah, it's
Lollipop.
good. I want this phone.
Of course.
Oh, wait,
They're
which
putting-
version is that?
Lollipop. That's like 5, I think.
Oh, 5. Okay. I didn't realize we're already on 5.
Lollipop.
If you want to get a Nexus anything,
lollipop,
unless you want
lollipop.
a tablet, then get the 6 because it's way better than the tablet.
But the problem with
Yeah, but it's
the,
big. That's what we were talking about.
and
earlier.
not only that, it's really like expensive. Like Nexuses are traditionally like well priced. This is like over $600 off
Oh, God.
off contract.
That's wow.
Is it that's like standard for most flagships though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but the thing is like the
That's-
Nexus 5, which was the previous phone before that, was like $350 off contract. This one's like
Oh,
shot up.
this is that thing you were talking about, Rob. More doing,
Yeah.
less charging. Get up to 6 hours from use, only from 15 minutes of charging. That's what you're
yeah,
talking
turbo.
about.
Yeah, turbocharged.
6 hours of use from only 15 minutes of charging.
That is a good
With
feature.
with a large 3220 mega.
But the thing is, it's
battery.
like, isn't that going to wear the battery out?
You get
So
24
just
hours from a full charge.
Supercharging it.
That's cool. 24 hours from a full charge. That's way better than the iPhone.
I'm actually considering looking at
Running
I'm not,
Android
I'm not considering
5.0
getting-
Lollipop.
Yeah, I'm not
we're just
considering-
making Apple feel bad right now.
Dude, Apple made themselves feel bad with their shitty phones.
Even
That's
though,
true.
Even though me and Rob, and do you have a iPhone, Carson?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we all have iPhones, and we're
Yeah, but the
I
difference
gotta
is
be honest.
idiots.
I'm being honest right now. As soon as we mentioned Apple, I got a call from 111.
Oh shit!
Like
they know.
honestly,
They know
I
what you're
did.
talking about. They're listening. No, it's literally Apple are spying on you through their phone, and they're just literally giving you a call. It's like
seriously, I just
Please
got a call
shut
from
the
them.
fuck
I'm like,
up,
oh,
will you?
Shit.
Moral of the
like,
story:
oh,
do not
God.
buy Apple.
yeah.
Like seriously, that's
Don't
what
buy
happened as soon
apples,
as
they're
we
bad
mentioned
for you.
Apple.
Oh,
As
and
soon
this
as
is
we
quite
said-
ironic because the next topic is talking about the new iPads.
Perfect segue.
Oh,
Let's
son
go.
of a bitch.
I just saw something funny. An apple a day keeps the money away. An apple
What?
keeps the cash
Oh.
away. That
Next
works better.
top-
Keeps the cash away. That's
This next topic, I'm just gonna get called 16 times more.
Because the apple
Why are they
keeps the
reaching out
cash
to
away
me?
thing.
You, not me.
You're just gonna get literally swatted by Apple in like.
Okay.
Oh
I have
my
an
God,
iPhone. Okay. Do you want to do the next
seriously,
topic
they're
now?
gonna-
Yeah, let's talk because we're bashing Apple. Why don't we
Yeah.
move on to
This
the
is
next?
completely different. Borderlands pre-sequel.
No, the next topic
Are we
is the
skipping
iPad.
the iPad Air?
Oh right, iPad. Oh no. Yeah, we're still on Nexus. Jeez. Okay, no. iPad Air and iPad Mini 3.
Oh,
Reveal.
and also the iMac 5K. Basically, they
iMac
launched a
5K.
new Mac,
Jeez.
but it has a 5K display.
That's stupid.
So it's like, yeah, all
not
you
even gonna
PC
see those.
elitists, you're going moving on to 4K. Yeah, all the Mac people on 5K, bitches. It's like, yeah, you're still shit though.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
one of the advertising things on the iPad Air, 18% thinner. What the fuck? Like we care? What the hell? You advertise
Put
it
all
being
the other
thinner?
iPads
Come
to
on.
shame.
Why would you
Put all the other iPads.
6.1 inch?
Sometimes, kids, it's better to be thicker.
The iPad Air is a 6.1 inch display? What the hell?
Size matters.
That's like no bigger than the iPhone 6 Plus.
The
display
question is,
oh,
will
millimeter thin. Okay, never mind. Jeez, okay.
Will it bend though?
Exactly. Will it bend?
0.96
Apparently, it's a new
pounds.
feature.
What? These advertising plays are like shit. 18% thinner.
No, it's
16.
not advertisement. You're just on their website.
There was
I'm
this
on their
video I was watching
website. It's
about-
advertising the iPad Air
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
but the
though
way
I was
they're doing it is
literally,
stupid.
I was looking on Twitter and Sony. All these companies, it's like a tradition now. Whenever Apple releases something, it's like companies are in competition to make the weirdest, funniest adverts that are bashing Apple. And Sony did like an advert is like with the new phone. It's like at least with our product, the battery life doesn't disappear into thin air. And it's like, oh, I get it, because Apple iPad Air, and it's like, yeah, you still got shit phones, Sony.
The thing is, what if the bending is a new
Oh,
feature?
wow.
Like, don't like your iPhone completely straight. Just bend it to where you want it to be. You get a new perspective on everything.
One of the advertising things on
You
the
don't
iPad
like
Air too.
stuff straight,
God.
go bend.
You're not gonna let me talk, are you?
Sorry.
Jeez.
Go ahead.
It's the Gaming World podcast for a reason, okay?
On the page for iPad Air 2, iPad Air 2 changes in the air. So is the battery life because it's so fucking tiny. Jeez, like changes in the air. Great.
Hey guys,
That's so
I have
clever.
actually got a leaked preview of the Apple iPad Air 3. And it's this. It's literally just air. Look at it. Oh my
I
god.
swear to God, I'm now just checking
100%
my
thinner.
phone just to make sure I don't get another call.
It's 100% thinner. As they
We're
advertise
talking about
18%
like
thinner on here.
teenage girls impersonating celebrities, like how they have to be all that skinny. Fucking Apple, look at them. It's like this. Everyone's like they're basically saying, "Oh, you have to be skinny to be like do well in life." It's like
Apple's
ah.
trying to be Barbie.
Exactly.
I'm just checking my phone now, just to make sure I don't get another call.
See, we talked about
We see on the Nexus 6 24 hours of battery life, and on here up to 10-hour battery.
Wow.
Oh, great.
That's great.
the-
Ben has not said a single thing for a while.
I know you guys have just been so
Yes.
eager to talk about the iPads and stuff.
What's your take on the iPads?
You mean, well, the Air, or are you talking about the Mini?
Just
Air.
both.
Air.
Both in general.
Or yeah, both again.
Well, okay. Well, I think the Air. What I really want to know is what's the price on the Air? Do you guys know what that is?
Overpriced. That's all.
Overpriced.
Because that's what I want to know. Because if it's expensive, then yeah, it's like.
Look, Brendan, it's
Yeah.
Apple. That's all you should know.
I know.
probably
That,
like
that's why I'm
$600-700.
assuming. If 600 isn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would be worse than 600.
But the Nexus 7, which is it's a really great tablet, is like $200.
Okay, let me see. the
Yeah,
price.
I know.
I'm
Like I'm
looking
saying,
at
like
this
it's not going to be like worth as much. And the other like,
now. Oh, that's not bad.
the biggest gripe I have about Apple. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be actually, $550. But my biggest gripe about Apple in general is just Apple stuff only really works with Apple stuff. Like you can't use like Apple with like Windows, and it doesn't work well. It's a big mess. And like Apple sort of has this one size fits all like mentality where they want to throw everything together. It's like this stuff all works with this stuff, but then it doesn't work with anything else. And it bugs me because like I mean, maybe eventually Apple's going to have enough of that market share where that's going to be a practical thing, but until then it's just a pain in the ass to get stuff to work between
The thing
Apple
is,
and
like,
other
Apple
stuff.
doesn't really have that much of a market share. Like the phones, the iPhone. It's like, yeah, a lot of people have the iPhones. However, Samsung and Nokia, or Nokia as you guys like to call it, have majority share of the market. Tablets, I think they kind of own it. But like with personal computers, they're like
Exactly.
that.
Like Apple sort of they innovated a while ago with the first like iPhones, but now everyone's catching up and they're becoming better. In yeah.
Apple.
I am not an Apple fan. Then again, my mother and my sister love Apple, and I know.
Dude, I love
The thing
apples.
is-
They're healthy. So
The thing is, there's one reason why they always have overpriced,
Oh, God.
because they know people are idiots to buy them.
yeah, because they buy it as like
Yeah,
a
that's
fashion statement.
I mean,
Everyone's
I guess
just idiots.
And the
I'm
one
no
other thing
exception.
about Apple is that at least with their phones and stuff, like everything's a lot simpler. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, the UI is a bit
if you only need something simple, then
Yeah.
you'll be fine with like an Apple, like an iPhone or something.
Yeah.
It's just when you want to do things more specialized, a bit more specific, then that's when Apple doesn't work anymore.
So
And
basically,
the thing
what
is,
you're saying
but
is,
the other thing is, if you want something simple, then Apple's overpriced for simple.
so you're basically
like-
saying people who don't use Apple are intelligent.
At
Well,
least
I'm
like technically smart. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think it's
like people who are more well versed with like computers and stuff, they generally will find more use with something a bit more open than Apple stuff. Like like the Apple OS is really restricted. It's tough to like
Yeah.
get in and like work with stuff inside.
And there's this thing here.
Yeah.
On the iPad Mini 3 page, I see iOS 8 is the most advanced mobile OS ever.
That's what my
That's-
opinion.
that's-
But
yeah,
I will
that's
give
not true.
credit where credit is due. The products that they make actually do look good. I
Oh
will
god,
say.
really?
they do
This
great.
marketing thing here. Even the covers are more brilliant. Oh my god, the covers are more technological. No one gives a shit. It's a
They're
cover.
pretty much doing the same thing that everyone would do with a thumbnail. Like, I guess you could say you can kind of put that. It's like if it's like fabulous enough, people will click on it.
I'm sorry, but I'm looking at the picture that James is looking at.
Yeah.
It's like you got this nice, beautifully crafted metal tablet, and it's like, oh, you put like a cyan cover on it. That ruins the look of it.
Oh, great! Yeah, that's a great.
It's so stupid. Right, I forgot you're looking at, like, I'm showing screen so you can just see what I'm looking at here.
Yeah,
I forgot.
exactly.
Okay.
And so, I mean, that's like sort of like my take on the iPad,
Yeah,
the iPad
and
Air. At least.
if-
But it
And
has
the mini again, too big to be a phone. I think a bit smaller than is practical
Yeah.
for a tablet.
And
It falls in like the middle ground that like the middle
a
trench. that just
phablet.
Not, it's not
Yes,
practical.
a phablet.
It's not. It's just isn't practical.
And if
No,
you
but-
didn't catch that earlier, we kind of just said it out of nowhere and then moved on. The Air is $549.99,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I don't know. What about this? The Mini
But the
3.
thing is, the most annoying thing is, in Britain, it's going to be £500, when really it should be like £400 to £350.
Oh, and the Mini 3 is
Wait,
$439.
Rob, did you actually want one?
No, mind you,
Alright.
I was looking because I've got my phone's gone off contract. It's like it's coming up to the end, and I was thinking I don't use my phone as a phone much. I just use it as like what
A game
anyone would use a tablet. So I was considering getting a tablet on 3G. I was looking at the.
I would
The
be really
price of-
curious to
sorry,
see
sorry.
what the
I
what the
was
price is in like
fucking
every other country, like what the price is in Africa, prices in China. I would like to see all that.
What the fuck? Okay, iPad Mini 3, 128 gigabytes, $799. 64, 689.
What?
Oh, no, that's with
Jeez.
cellular. Look, I can see
With
that.
cellular, without 64 gigabytes, 549. 16 gigabytes, 439, and 128 gigabytes, 659.
I'm
That's
sorry,
a
but
lot
you're
of
gonna
money.
do that. You're gonna get an iPad Mini with that at that price. You've got
That's
a
stupid.
mini brain. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's stupid.
That is really
The,
stupid.
the
That's like-
cheapest is 16 gigabytes,
All
just
of the,
Wi-Fi alone, 439.
Okay, so our
439.
conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, is get the Nexus 9.
Yeah, or 6.
Get the Nexus. It's a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm
Right,
just,
should
I'm
we
just
move
now,
on because it's
Yeah.
26 minutes.
Yeah,
I am now just watching my phone. I keep looking over
26
at my
minutes.
phone just make sure.
I'll just keep it right there.
I've gone.
Even though... well,
Are you really that paranoid?
Yes, I am. I don't want to get called from 111.
It's actually, it might be
if
the
you do,
Illuminati.
show the webcam because I want to actually see that.
well, it'll probably
can't,
screw
my
with
phone's
Rob's
off
recording
now.
now.
No,
I
it
turned my
won't.
phone off.
You turned it off.
Yeah, I don't want to get a call. I don't want to get a call
Oh my
anymore.
God.
Okay, let's move
Okay,
on.
I'm just gonna poke you
Let's move
then.
on. Borderlands pre-sequel. What were we going to talk about that, though? It being really
You
similar
put
to
it
2.
in there because you're the only one out of us who's played it.
Barely. I barely played it. It looks... It's identical to 2, but just reskinned in a new story.
Pirated!
It's,
Oh, who said that?
ER.
It looks identical to 2, but in a good
Yeah.
way. Like, this is like one of the very few games that's like, oh, it's just a reskin to this, but that's really good in this case.
It's
Pre-sequel's
Well, I know-
really
I know-
fun.
$60 though.
It's long enough, though,
Well,
to be a full-price
I
game.
was
It's
I
good.
was sorry. I think was it last night we were talking about this a little bit, or was it like 2 nights ago? We were talking about this at some point. Like Carson and I were
Okay.
on, and you were playing the game, like testing it out.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah, yeah.
and yeah, you mentioned that it's basically a reskin. The thing, and what
It
I
is.
said was I think the mechanics of like Borderlands 2 were I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah, so in this
So
case,
I-
it's good that it's
I think
identical to 2.
as long as you're providing like new story content,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a big deal that it's
Yeah.
that it's almost identical.
And
I think-
it's a
I
different
think
map
as long as
completely.
it's like a DLC is more of like an extension,
Yeah.
but if it's sort of something sort of new and like contained within its own game, then I think it's I think it's legit. I mean, I definitely would have liked to see maybe a bit more innovation, maybe something a little bit new, but
Yeah.
to be honest, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world that it runs off,
But the,
pretty similar to Borderlands
The
2.
thing with Borderlands is it's like it's
Ooh.
well known for just being over the top.
Wow.
That's all.
Okay,
it's
here's
ever
this
been.
Borderlands pre-sequel, $30 season pass for all the DLC.
But with Borderlands, the DLC is actually worth it. Like I got
Yeah,
the season
yeah.
pass for Borderlands 2, and the DLCs for Borderlands 2 are some of the best DLCs I've
I feel
ever
like I'm
played.
the only one who hasn't played a Borderlands game.
Oh my god, you're missing out! Borderlands 2 was so good.
Yeah, so
I
that's
know,
why
it's one of
in the
the
case
best
like
games ever.
pre-sequel being a 2 reskin, that's really good because 2 is good enough for that to work.
Yeah, like I played like Borderlands with my mates, and we were like, "Oh my god, this has got so much potential." It was a good game,
Yeah.
but then 2 came out, and it was like, "Oh my god, that's just so brilliant!" It's like the amount of over the topness and the amount of guns you have, it's just
Yeah.
brilliant.
And I
I
think
just turn
there's
my phone back on, and the number's gone. 111 is gone.
wait.
Hashtag Illuminati.
Like seriously, it's gone. Like it never got called from it. That is
Okay.
scary shit.
Wow, Apple are onto you.
I
They
feel like I
heard-
need to lock
yeah.
every door in my house now.
They realized you were talking shit about them.
Oh shit.
And the thing is, it's like I was talking shit about them, but they can't get me. They're in America. I'm in the UK, so.
How come I'm the only one that got like called? Like seriously.
Yeah, but the
I don't
thing
have
is,
an
it's
Apple
like
phone,
you-
so Siri wasn't spying on me.
And James is in Canada, so
Yeah, and
Son
Brendan
of a
is
bitch.
on the Android side, so.
Yeah.
this is bullshit. Of course.
So okay, let's just recap. So Carson is the one who's most likely going to get killed by one
Oh,
hitman
God.
hired by Apple, Ebola,
I'm screwed.
guns as well because America.
Erica.
Jeez. Obesity.
Yeah, obesity, America. Lizard people because you lot seem to think that the world is run by lizard people. I don't know why, but
I
Where you
don't
get
think
that?
I
I
think
think
they're
that's-
run
I
by
think that's
aliens.
only-
they did
I
a
think that's
survey and
only
like
people in
20% of
Ohio.
Americans think that like the government is run by lizard men.
What the fuck? What the hell is that?
I'm pretty sure they're just like they can't be legit.
It's
that
actually a
sounds
legit
so
survey.
fake.
It's a legit
I
survey.
feel like if you were to send out a survey being like, "Yo, do you think the U.S. government is run by lizard people?" A lot of people would answer yes, just to.
Yeah, but it depends. If they
You know
ask
what they
the southern states, that like the people who aren't all that bright, let's just say. I apologize if you're from the southern states, except for you guys who are watching. You're the guys who are watching and from the southern states. You're the most intelligent people.
You know what
like
they say?
the rest of the people,
You know what they say? Those politicians are cold-blooded.
we could just end the podcast on that. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, there's not much
Sign
more.
off.
Get out of here.
It was good.
Where'd we get to this from Borderlands pre-sequel?
I don't know.
Seriously,
So we were
let's
talking
continue talking about the pre-sequel now.
It was because Carson was going to get killed by Apple Hitman.
Yep.
Okay, so
Which is
let's just get back on the
basically
pre-sequel.
what's going to happen is they're going to use a gun that's really extremely overpriced, but it's just going to fail.
It's just gonna shoot like the little flag thing that says bang.
What happens is it's just going to bend around and it's going to point towards the shooter. It's like, what the hell?
Yep. There you go.
No, they're
That's
gonna
what's gonna
shoot
happen.
it. They're gonna shoot it, and Siri's gonna say,
Or it's just
"I'm
gonna
sorry,
explode
that's
because
not
it's gonna be made of aluminum.
No, they're going to use like Apple Maps to try and get to Carson. Next thing you know, they're going to end up in like
Like
Ghana.
Southeast Asia or something.
They're gonna, like I said, they're gonna shoot it, and Siri's gonna say, "I'm sorry, but that action is not available."
I do not understand.
Guys, I don't think we're helping this
shoots.
situation. Carson's probably gonna get murdered that much sooner now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have
I'm gonna
a
get
fun
murdered.
time doing the title
Okay,
of this.
can we get back to the
Hitman.
topic now?
Yeah. Go
Alright,
on.
alright.
Borderlands pre-sequel being identical to 2, but it's good in that case because it's Borderlands 2. Because
It's good.
so
Okay, let's move on.
whatever. So,
Move on.
rumor: Xbox and PlayStation trying to cap frames on PC.
Okay, shall I explain it? Because I pulled the top.
Yeah,
out.
you
please.
read about it the most.
Okay, so basically, Ubisoft, or however you pronounce it, a French game developer, went to a French high school because they were talking about like careers in video games. And one guy at the school asked, "Is like, it was about like Watch Dogs and how like the downgrades and the graphics and how they were like pushing back their customers because it's like you're fucking it up really." And then there's one that's like we had, and then they replied with like they're saying like, oh, we had like Uber stuff from like Microsoft and Sony trying to get us to cap PC games at 30 frames a second, something like that. Don't know all, but it was like that. But then he said like but then he went on to say, but frames per second don't matter. Wink. And it's like, it's weird. I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
This is like the most relevant elephant.
It's an irrelevant
relevant thing I found on Google. Ubisoft caps frames of
And that, folks, is the elephant in the room.
Ubisoft caps frame rate of the crew at 30 FPS on PC, Xbox One, and PS4. So
Yeah, but the thing is,
there's
it's like
that.
PC players are going to get around it no matter what.
Yes.
It's just like the different thing is, it's like there's different PCs. There's like a lot of people that can handle the 60 frames a second, 10 billion K stuff, and then there's people that.
This is the second result of the search. The Evil Within designed for 30 FPS, but PC players can juice it higher. That was the second result of me searching what the topic is.
Can I just say, it's like Ubisoft. If for some reason you ever stumble across this because you just got bored one day, like just do this one thing. Okay, don't cap stuff for PC players. Let PC players cap their games for themselves because they've got different PCs. Okay, they know their limits. Let them cap it for themselves.
Yeah.
Well, I think the other side of this argument is I don't think I mean the way it's phrased when it's sort of like it's like Xbox and PlayStation trying to cap frames on PC. It's not I think the real issue. I mean, the real argument for doing this would have to be something along the lines of making sure that everyone on PC has like an even playing field. If you were to say that,
Yeah.
'Cause that's the
I personally don't agree with that.
Yeah, me too.
But I think that's not. I don't think that's like completely like unfair thing to say.
But yeah,
it's like.
But the thing
Because
is,
I feel like because the thing with Xbox and PlayStation is if you're on Xbox playing against someone else on Xbox, they're on the same equipment.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any
Yeah.
type of hardware advantage. We're on PC. That's a thing.
Let Rob
Can I
talk.
just?
But it's with PC though. That's one of the things that you do take into consideration. So.
But can I just say something? It's like but with like behind like the PC players, like their mindset is like, I paid for this stuff. I want the advantage. Like I want to get out what I paid for. Okay, if I spend like $700 on a PC, I expect it to perform better than a $500 PC.
Yeah, that would make sense. I am going to be honest. I switched the title of it saying Xbox and PlayStation popping cap frames on PC.
Popping caps. At
Okay, here's something about the evil within.
Bill Gates and whoever the head of Sony is. They're just in the car and they just go outside, like just outside the Valve's headquarters, and they literally just popping out like with guns. It's just like, ugh. It's like fuck PC elitist.
Here's the thing on the Evil Within page. The Evil Within, the upcoming horror game from Resident Evil, blah blah blah, has been purposely designed to run at 30 FPS across all versions. Publisher Bethesda has confirmed. PC players will, however, be able to juice the Evil Within to higher frame rate, but Bethesda doesn't recommend it. So they designed it to be good at 30 frames and not anymore because it'll be better experience on 30 frames.
This whole debate with frames is because like movies, they're shot at 24 frames a second. But the thing is like movies are different to games, and plus movies have motion blur, so you can't tell the difference.
Well, there's games that'll like try to render motion blur too.
Yeah, but I prefer not to have motion blur.
Yeah, because I'll let my eyes blur as they please.
I swear, Bethesda, they know their shit.
If you
They did
move,
two good games.
if you move, like the view of a game without motion blur, you're still gonna see it blurring with your own eyes.
Yeah.
Like, come on, you don't need to see.
And I mean, movies nowadays are starting to move. I know there's a few that have been moving towards like a double 24, 48 frames a second. They look a lot smoother. And again, also with PC games, they've been trying to up frame rates. That's what like really most players will try to do. They'll try to up their frame rate because it's just leads to better reaction time. It's also a bit easier to look at if it's not all clunky.
Yeah,
Bethesda thinks they know their shit. They did two good games. Two good games.
Here's another page about the Evil Within. Yeah.
I thought no, they have more than two.
Wait, can I just go back to the topic with Xbox and PlayStation capping PC? Watch Dogs was capped. PlayStation were promoting the hell out of Watch Dogs.
Yes.
Coincidence? I think not. I'm just saying.
We should really just stop talking about American things because I don't need any more calls.
Also, no. Xbox promoting Assassin's Creed Unity. Guess what? Assassin's Creed Unity capped.
Jesus Christ, you guys are gonna get me killed.
Dude, you're dead no matter what. Okay, we've established.
I know.
Look, if the Apple Hitman don't kill you, it's gonna be Ebola. If that doesn't kill you, it's gonna be Hitman from like
Sony.
Microsoft, Sony.
Even Nintendo's gonna get on there because of what I said about Mario.
Well, actually, no, I said that. But...
Okay, look at this headline of this post on this website that I never heard of about the same Evil Within 30 FPS on PC.
Scroll up a bit.
Evil Within is only 30 FPS on PC and no one should care. Shock, horror, the truth has been revealed that the upcoming Evil Within will only be able to hit 30 frames per second on PC, which has ignited internet gangs everywhere to spew hate at Bethesda, but doesn't really matter. What the fuck?
They're igniting a gang war.
PC mustard race are pissed.
Yeah.
There's this thing here about that too. Like, look at this. Like, look at this ad or whatever the hell it is.
It just does, Mom. I can't explain why it feels so good to be the master race. It's Nazism all over again.
Yes, it is.
There's a thing in the bottom corner with a dirty guy, dirty console peasant. What the fuck?
Oh god.
In all fairness, consoles have been traditionally more powerful than the PC when it comes to games. It's just that Microsoft and Sony tried to milk the titties out of the 360 and PlayStation 3.
It's gonna be scary. There's gonna be another Holocaust.
I mean, like talking about that, consoles traditionally, like when they come out, they're better for games. But the thing is, consoles don't get updated. They don't get new versions quickly enough, and eventually PCs overtake them after about 2 months.
I think like the recent ones haven't been upgraded that much because like PlayStation 2 came out 2001, was it? 2001, 2002. Yeah. PlayStation 3 came out in 2006. That is a short gap compared to the PS3 and the PS4, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was thinking Xbox. I think Xbox is a bit of a wider gap.
Xbox 2001, Xbox 360 2005.
Originally, it
Oh.
was going to be called the Xbox 720 before it became Xbox.
I remember that. The whole thing about
No,
then
because
they were-
no,
they were gonna
no, no,
call
no, no, no. I know why. It's because Microsoft would have realized that they would have joked it. It's like Xbox 720, more like Xbox 720p.
And then they were going to call it. They went from Xbox 720 to Xbox Infinity. They were going to call it Infinity. I don't know why.
That's stupid.
Infinity frames a
But
second.
I guess one
bitches.
is stupider because like Xbox One. Come on, what the fuck? Are they really
I
trying to
hated
get
the
hate
name
there?
because there's
Yeah,
already.
people-
Well, now if you're
Six.
like me and you want to just abbreviate it, you just call it the X-Bone.
I just call it X1. I just call it X1 because I'm that lazy.
The XXX
I
button.
hate Xbox One because there's already an original Xbox One.
Yeah, but they don't call it Xbox One. They call it Xbox.
I know, but that's what I call it.
No,
I call
not
it the
Xbox One.
But the reason why they
Xbox
call
One.
it the Xbox One is because it's like this
ONE, not
all-in
number one.
one entertainment system.
Yeah.
But I can't watch TV on my Xbox One, so it's just gaming. And if I want to watch YouTube videos, laptop. If I want to make Skype calls, laptop.
Yeah, it's just not practical to have like everything like on a TV in like a big room.
Where everyone can
Yeah.
see
But
hey!
personal stuff.
That's the thing though. Like a lot of these companies are trying to like, I almost want to say own the living room, if that makes sense. Like they want to have.
That's their market.
Yeah, but you know that's definitely a good point. But I guess what I'm trying to get at here is that like they don't understand that it's not practical to do that.
Ooh,
Are you
there's
basically
another
trying
thing
to say
here.
it's like game consoles
This is
should
good.
just be games?
There's another thing
Gaming's
about the
focused
30
on
Yeah, and
frames on PC.
Maybe a little bit in like terms of like the Netflix and like the streaming stuff, like that finds its way in there. But
lot of people
I
bought
don't
an
use
Xbox
I don't use
360 just to have
consoles for anything other
Netflix.
than that.
Give me a
Like,
second,
I
guys.
know
I gotta take
friends.
another selfie.
Okay, there's
I know
another
a friend
post
who
here.
just goes on
Oh my
Xbox
God.
360 just to watch Netflix. That's it.
There's another
but
post
I
here.
think
Oh
it's
my
impractical.
God.
So
Another
Fucking
post. Wait, tell me
hell.
the post. Tell me about the post.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
let's post me,
damn.
boy.
Ubisoft won't stop PC players from running the crew at 60 FPS, even though this is one of the things that they were gonna cap at 30 on PC. But they're saying like they're not gonna prevent people from playing at 60 if you can. If you can, they stated. Provided you've got the necessary hardware to make it happen, you'll be able to play the crew at 60 frames per second on PC.
So I just did another selfie. It's like post podcast selfie during podcast selfie, and then.
Were we all doing that?
I'm taking another. I took another selfie.
Oh wait a minute, I still have to make my Twitter, guys.
Yeah, Brendan doesn't
Yeah.
have a Twitter. Okay,
Are you doing
basically
that?
what you want to do is you want to go to Justin Bieber, constantly keep tweeting how much of a dick he is. I mean, and then eventually
Alright.
get kicked. I mean, like banned. And yeah, there you go. Twitter life cycle, bitch.
All right.
Okay, let's go on to the next topic because it's my topic.
Trolls in UK will now face up to 2 years in jail. That's awesome.
Okay, so basically, this came up in a situation. You guys won't understand. This I understand.
Yeah.
Fully. Okay, so basically, this all came about because a football player in like the second tier of English football, by the name of Ched Evans, has been released from jail, and he's a convicted rapist. Now, there's speculation that he might go back to his old club, which is called Sheffield United. And this really famous celebrity, she was talking about like how he didn't really hurt anybody because it was rape. Like, because he raped somebody doesn't mean they hurt them. And it's like, and because she said that
That's
on Twitter, she got a lot of hate for it. She got trolled a lot. Like, yeah, you can see it in the share screen if
Yeah.
you scroll down a bit. Yeah, the woman. If you see the woman, she did it. She tweeted out that, and basically the whole internet crucified her, like tore her a new one, basically. And because of that,
What did she tweet
now-
exactly?
she basically said how rape isn't hurting anybody
Oh God,
physically.
that's stupid.
He didn't physically hurt anybody. It's like, no, you stupid cow.
You
But
stupid
I'm
cow.
I feel like I'm just
Stupid
imagining Rob like,
cow.
what can I call her? A cow. That's what it is.
But it's
You
just like,
stupid cow.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I do realise you've been through all that shit. It's like, but you should have thought about what you're going to say. You're a fucking celebrity. Think about what you're going to say. And now, because of that, they're saying, oh, trolls should now face tougher penalties, because beforehand, like, trolls got away with it. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but like there's a you never heard about this missing girl called Madeline McCann?
Nope.
Don't know if you've heard of her, but yeah, basically like the parents got trolled because like people are blaming them for their little girl going missing, and the weird thing was is like when the trolls got found out, she was like and then like a news report came out on we have Sky News, it's like the equivalent of ABC or whatever, or CNN.
We have Fox, which is bullshit.
Yeah, but you have others like CNN and CBS and all that. Okay, guys, sorry about that. My
Rob's
internet dropped. My internet dropped.
And he's complaining about mine dropping all the time.
Thank you, Sky.
Wait a minute.
Pieces of shit.
I might have missed something. Do we have to resync?
No, it's fine.
I paused
can do
mine.
this.
I
It's
paused
fine.
mine.
It's fine.
I paused.
I can't pause mine.
There you go.
I'm able to sync
Okay,
it up
so-
fine without doing sync checks because I can just sync up when we start talking,
Yeah,
so
true,
it's fine.
yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
so
mine's
Back to Trolls
to
in
topic.
UK.
Trolls
2
in
years in
UK
jail.
will now face 2 years in jail. Okay, so basically, do you guys think online trolling should be taken seriously now?
Let him burn.
At this point, yeah, because it's caused deaths at this point.
Yeah, like I was talking about.
Or at
how,
least online, like
actually-
cyberbullying is another way to call trolling, I guess you could say. It's it's linked, at least, so in this
well-known
case.
case study is
Let
Amanda
the trolls
Todd.
burn.
You've all heard of Amanda Todd, right?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, oh god, that's the Bleach one, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
but I don't want to go
Genius,
into
it's-
that because it's like it's sensitive.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. But the thing is like that's only to UK. What about like okay, so like if there's a famous celebrity in the UK gets trolled, like to the point of like depression and near suicide, what happens if those trolls are overseas? How does this apply?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The internet isn't bounded by any country.
Yeah.
It's just there.
Yeah, that's one of the issues with international law. And that's,
Well, it's not international law; it's UK law.
But the internet's international. So,
Yeah.
So it can't be like
Hey,
together.
Brighton,
Like
but-
just because it's UK law doesn't mean someone in the America trolling someone in the UK can get into jail.
Actually, I think it depends what who owns the domain of whatever site it's on. I think.
It's Twitter we're talking about.
Okay, is that?
Oh, great, Twitter.
But the
That's
thing is,
that
like,
must be
which
America,
servers
right?
is it going to, and all?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's complicated.
Everyone loves
But
Twitter.
I think Twitter's owned in America.
Oh wow, let me read this thing. Online terrorism. It needs to be accepted that physical threats should not fall under the freedom of speech umbrella, she said. It should be seen as online terrorism and it should be illegal.
No, online
Okay.
terrorism
And
is posting
that's-
videos of beheadings. That's online terrorism.
Oh my!
And the thing is,
fuck?
Rob, my question for you is what is the
That's
UK
stupid.
use for, like? Do they have the equivalent of a constitution or something like that?
Constitution.
Yeah.
Can you explain what the Constitution is?
Oh.
Like the thing that tells us how our government is run.
What you mean? Oh, the,
Like, does the UK have like
Constitutional monarchy.
does the UK have the equivalent of like the Bill of Rights?
Constitutional monarchy.
Like, do you have a law that's equivalent to like freedom of speech?
We have laws. Well, there's
We
no
have
law
laws.
guaranteeing freedom of speech, but we just have it. But the thing is like we believe you have freedom of speech, but not to the point where it's actually abusing people. But
Yeah,
that's
I mean, it's the same here.
Okay.
yeah,
It
but
can't
like
be like just
like Americans think freedom of speech is like you could just go out, find a random Muslim and brand them a terrorist. That's what they think freedom of speech is
Yeah.
for some people. But
like
like,
the Red
which
there is-
that's
Scare.
not what it is.
there is a line with freedom of speech.
Yeah.
It's like the Red Scare.
You can
back in
cross the
America.
line to the point where
It's just-
you're actually committing a crime.
Yeah.
So in this case, it's just it's a matter of defining where that line is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Americans are idiots, and we pass that line along.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Britain has rights. We have Worker Rights Acts and
Yeah. I'm
civil rights and all those bullshit. Yeah, but actually, it's not
I wouldn't
bullshit
call it.
because
Yeah, I was
it's,
gonna say I
not
wouldn't
bullshit
call it
'cause
that,
it's-
but
it's not bullshit. It's brilliant
rights.
because people in North Korea have no rights.
fact.
I mean, they have the right to not say anything bad. That's
Yep, Kim
that's-
Jong Un has disappeared, hasn't he?
No, he's
I
reappeared,
thought he came back.
Yeah, he's back now.
but he's
Okay.
got a cane. he's
Oh,
walked
what
the
happened
Bob
to
Dylan.
him?
I kind of want to read the rest of that thing I was reading. So
Okay,
the
legal.
online terrorism, it should be seen as online terrorism. It should be illegal, which is stupid. Those who subject others to sexually offense. Those who subject others to sexually offensive or verbally abusive, threatening material online are currently prosecuted as. I don't know how to read that.
You want me to?
Magistrates.
Magistrates. I don't know. Courts under the
Magistrates.
Malicious Communications Act with the maximum prison sentence of 6 months. More serious cases could go to Crown Court under the proposals where the maximum sentence would be extended. The law change is to be made as an amendment to the Criminal Justice and Courts Bill going through Parliament. The new measures would also give police more time to collect enough evidence to enable successful prosecutions to be brought.
Another thing is
I'm
just
not
like
gonna finish.
oh, you finished or
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
okay? So what happens if like you're dealing with some like really intelligent guy, like he can figure out how to cover his tracks, like you know he can hack into like Twitter servers and like, or he can change like the IP of his thing so he can send it to the wrong guys. Like you're gonna have to deal with those types of people.
Yeah.
Those are the smart people.
Those are the smart people who have no lives, but
Who
That is not
ideally
me.
wouldn't be doing these things in the first place.
Oh, there's another
That they're
topic
smart.
here about the
Yeah,
same,
that's
that girl. Why I stood up to trolls. God. That's just
because my village it had enough of these trolls who live under our fucking bridge.
It's Billy Gruff all over again. Whatever that.
TV presenter Chloe Madeli, I don't know, has been targeted by online trolls after comments made by her mother, talking on ITV's Loose Women about rape committed by footballer Chet Evans. Judy Finnegan said it was non-violent. She's since apologized, but it hasn't stopped since her daughter's
Rape
been
is
refusing.
non-violence.
Wait, no, she since apologized, but it hasn't stopped her daughter receiving abusive messages. No shit.
Thing is,
It's not
like
gonna-
people,
just apologizing
they're
isn't gonna
hiding
stop
behind the
internet trolls.
screen. What can you do? They're hiding behind the screen. They filmed Invincible. I mean, what's?
I'm just thinking
I mean,
that.
they feel
I'm-
like, what's the worst they can do? Oh, get banned on this site.
I'm-
Okay, let's create another account.
I'm now just thinking this. I was raped, but don't worry, it was non-violent. It was not violent.
Excuse me.
He was a gentleman. Okay, you don't understand that. He was a gentleman when he was. Wait, why are we making rape jokes? That's bad.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
bad.
not even paying attention because I'm reading this.
My God.
However, when Judy said that Chet Evans should return to playing football because he'd served his time, the Twitter backlash towards her and her family was fierce.
He only served half of his prison sentence.
Yeah.
He originally got 5 years for rape. Now he served 2.5.
You get out early or like
He basically got out early for good behavior and all that shit.
okay.
Okay, everything just got laggy again.
Well, should we move on to Ebola?
Oh God.
At
not
least
again.
8
Because
people in
everybody's talking about Ebola.
At least 8 people in Northeast Ohio are now quarantined because they came in contact with a Texas nurse who was diagnosed with Ebola after visiting the area.
I
And
know
don't
Northeast
worry,
Ohio.
guys, it's not Carson or anybody.
Which
that Carson
you
knows.
live in
Well,
Ohio?
it would
Yet.
make sense.
Not
I'm pretty
yet.
much locked in my house. So it would make sense.
Yeah, because one, Apple hitmen are after you
Exactly.
as well. So
We got that. But I'm
I
screwed.
found a page exactly like perfect already. I just copy and pasted the topic and found
I
it
got-
perfect.
I'm-
because I saw like a headline, it says at least 7.
Health official on Ebola. Oh, it just disappeared. Health official on Ebola. At least 8 quarantined in Ohio.
I'm
I'm surprised no
completely
one from the
screwed
UK's
right
got
here.
Ebola yet.
I'm pretty sure I'm in Northeast Ohio. I have no idea because I don't care.
Wow.
I
Don't
mean, like-
care. Okay,
How do
great.
you not know what
you
part
do
of the
not
state
care.
you're-
Because I don't care about this state. I hate Ohio, honestly. I
But you
don't like being here.
So just because you don't care about the state means you don't care if you get Ebola.
Oh,
Well, I mean, like, I just don't like Ohio.
I'm sorry, but Carson, the state provides your internet and electricity, and you're just
True.
like,
But you don't see me getting a call from the governor of Ohio. Not yet, anyway.
A health official says at
What,
least
the
8
government of
people.
Ohio is like literally just contacting everybody. It's like, how was your day?
A health official says, oh my god, at least 8 people in Northeast Ohio are quarantined and being monitored because they had contact with a Texas nurse who was diagnosed with Ebola after visiting the area. 3 schools have also been closed as a precaution. 3 schools.
Woo!
Excuse
The
me.
thing is like more people die from malaria and flu than Ebola.
Well,
The
currently,
nurse,
it's
29-year-old
it's-
Amber Vinson,
Yeah.
visited family in the Akron area last weekend, then flew to Cleveland to Dallas on Monday. From
Another
Cleveland.
Ebola-related story is that there's been cases in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, but the thing is like this is a separate strand of Ebola, so that we've got now 2 Ebola strands to deal with now.
strains, I think.
Strange strands, whatever you want to fucking call
It
them.
looks like a
Where's
strand of string. like the picture of
But basically, you've got
Ebola.
now we're dealing with 2 Ebola viruses.
Right. We're screwed.
So-
It's just great. I hope it
done.
doesn't reach Canada. Because
it's in Ohio.
Well, you're next to
I'm
America.
but I'm in the bottom
isn't
of Canada. I'm in Ontario, which is like the bottom away from
Out of anyone,
America,
I'm gonna
so.
give you getting it first. It's already in Northeast Ohio.
I heard it
Okay.
came- I heard
At
it
least
came
I live in
Boston,
Ontario, which is like on the bottom corner. Like it's like the very bottom, like little strand of Canada that's like off of Canada, away
Oh,
from
you're a
the states.
You're a dick, Rob.
If you look at the map, like it's like this strand disconnected, sort of not disconnected, but it's like this
Yeah,
random
I
like
purposely fucked up my
nub
camera. Just to
of Canada that's sort of off in the distance away, and that's where Ontario is. And that's where I live.
I
So
I
it's
hate everything right now. I don't want to get
thing is-
Ebola, but it looks like I'm going to.
And the thing is, I don't live anywhere near any ports from Europe, so or airports. So
You know what? You know what? Screw it, Rob. Screw it. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? As soon as I can, as soon as I get Ebola, I'm going to England. And
yeah, but the problem is you're gonna face screening at UK airports. They're not gonna allow you to get near me.
Rip in peace.
It's all about that incubation period, though.
Yeah,
it's
21 days incubation period. That is insane.
I'm
So,
gonna
like,
be dead by
theoretically,
then.
if he...
And then they give out symptoms like the flu, so you could just easily think you got the flu until you got projectile vomiting
The real
and diarrhea.
danger isn't so much the virus itself, it's the fact that people aren't gonna know enough about it to, like,
Yeah.
properly react.
Some people don't even come forward. Like, there's like 4,500
Exactly,
confirmed
yeah,
deaths
exactly. Like, those
and
people are, like,
900
the real
cases,
danger.
but there's like load more. There's a lot more cases. There's like
It's
probably
Plague Inc.
11,000
recreated
cases.
in real life. If you played that, you know what it is.
Yeah, God's playing Plague Inc.
Watch there
like,
be
where
an
am I gonna
Ebola
start?
like add-on for Plague Inc. now. Plague Inc. Evolved, like the
Spe-
PC
yes,
one.
speaking
There's
of
gonna
which,
be
how
an add-on
many
that makes the Ebola virus.
No, I bet lots of people have now made Ebola virus on Plague.
Yeah, they just made
Yeah,
one
that's
and
what
named
I'm
it
saying.
Ebola.
Like, how many people do you think have done that by now?
Probably everyone who plays it.
Alright.
Mind you, the one thing I hate about this is like nobody gave a shit until that one American guy got Ebola. Then all of a sudden we gave a shit. It's like,
everyone
what?
does
It's like,
shit
oh,
about
it's affecting America. And it's like, oh my god, this American aid worker got Ebola. Oh my god, so we should.
This
take
this
this
is part of this article here. 2 hospital systems in Cleveland and a hospital in Canton said 8 of their nurses were on Vincent's Friday flight to Cleveland, the same flight as the other nurse who had it. They were believed to have a low risk of exposure but are on paid leave as a precaution. At least they're on a paid leave, so that's good.
And at least they're nurses, so they
'Cause
know
they don't
not
really
to,
have a
like,
choice.
you know, mess around.
Yeah, but
or
there's a
They don't have a
Spanish
choice.
nurse that got Ebola. So
Yeah. They don't have a choice to have to leave, so at least they're on a paid leave, so I guess that's fair.
I swear.
Yeah,
Which
I
means
am-
you're not working, but you're still being paid if you were there working, if you don't know what that means. If you're too young to know what that means. Whatever.
Why are
Sorry.
you watching this podcast?
yeah, it's because babies are watching this podcast.
No,
aren't
but
they?
like I'm saying, like there's like a 13, 12-year-old watching this. There's bound to
who
be.
doesn't understand what paid leave?
Yeah, I
means.
know. It seems really self-explanatory.
Yeah,
The thing is, I don't know why a child would be watching this podcast.
Whatever. let's
dude,
get
there's a
back
lot
on
of
topic.
12-year-olds on the fucking internet.
I've seen
Real.
like comments saying they were 9 or 8 or something. So
Yeah,
watching
my
like Call of Duty videos.
demographic is basically 12 to 16-year-olds. But yeah. So guys, how's life been?
Twitterless.
Twitter.
Do you think it's time? Wait, is it time? Is it time?
Yes, it is
No,
All
time.
right,
I
all
can-
right. So we're doing it.
This is the part of the podcast that
This
we
is-
like
this
to
is
call
the
the
special
messing
feature.
around part. This is
This
just
is-
like
this is
we
where
don't
we-
give a shit anymore. We've
This is
done
our
the main
this is our
shit.
yeah. This is our time where we just get to mess around, do whatever the hell we want.
Yeah, which is
Enjoy.
basically the podcast all over again.
It is about like an hour long now.
Yeah, but still.
That's not.
Let's
Yeah,
just,
but
let's just
still,
add this part and then
okay.
we'll end it. Let's just add this one.
All right. Yeah.
So we call the separate
It's
part then.
Today we're going to be making a Twitter account.
for me.
Oh, do you want me to record this?
Yes.
Wait, are you not recording?
No, I'm recording. I can just
I've
resize
recorded
the
2
window to
separate
be
ones
the
now.
Skype call of you sharing your screen.
Oh.
Okay, guys.
Why
so
don't you
we're gonna
click the
hold
X on the-
Brendan's
on the
hand
extra thing there?
and then guiding him to making a Twitter and
oh,
how
there
to
you go.
Twitter.
Click the X on the thing at the top there in the middle top. You can remove that.
Oh, yep.
Press Alt F4.
All right.
No, it's
sweet.
still
No.
there.
Okay, what you got to do before you go onto Twitter? This is everyone has to do this. You have to go and delete System32.
Oh
Like,
my god.
me and James, we've done this,
Logged
haven't we?
in
And
my- I think
Carson.
I'm logged into my friend's account who logged on my computer like months ago.
Oh my god.
Oh, well.
Oh damn.
What
Oh
are we
my
doing?
god, all those embarrassing pictures.
What do you want to do,
Just make your
guys?
account.
What do we
Chris.
do?
Just make
Get
your
an
account.
idea.
Make your account.
Just make your Twitter.
How did I have to
How
log
many
out?
followers has he got? If he's got like tens of thousands, just link our
He's
YouTube
got
channels.
126.
Oh come
Yeah,
on!
like
I
our
have like
YouTube
35. Actually, I have 35.
60.
No, but these are
I
like
have
these are like
60.
his friends in real
I
life.
have 35.
Do you want to link
Well.
YouTube?
And he has
Yeah, link our
126.
YouTube channels. Link our
It's gonna be
YouTube channels.
randomly. Who am I linking?
Me, Carson's.
Rob. Yeah, link
What
mine.
do you have there? CNET speed test.
Carson
What the hell's
needs
that?
the most help, let's be honest.
Yes, I do.
There's Rob E. Batson's Facebook. As he said, people who are stupid say it E. Batson, but I say I think it's spelled Ebbetson, so whatever. I actually say Ebbetson. I don't say
Man,
E.
you're gonna do a lot of censoring, aren't you? Because I don't want people knowing my actual real life name. Do you realize?
Oh,
What? He saw your Facebook page. I'm recording this share screen here, and he had
Yeah,
your
too bad.
Facebook
Alright,
page open.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's like you guys have, well, except for Carson maybe, but like Brendan Ford.
They just saw
James
my Twitter
Payne.
and my real name, so what the fuck?
Yeah, but like
I don't
James
care.
Payne and you can censor these. And Brendan Ford, they're really common surnames and names.
So
Everton.
what?
I don't
There's
have a. I don't have.
There's
a
like
common-
only
Um,
there's less than 100 of them in the world.
I don't have a common one. That's
Exactly. That's the
Oh,
problem.
I searched that on Ancestry, and there's Everton family history.
Yeah.
all right.
So
like
there's
a-
more
there
than
is
just
a-
you.
Yeah, but like my great granddad was part of a family of 11.
All right,
of course
guys.
it's gonna-
Are we doing this?
yes, we are. Come on.
England and Wales, and then there's another tab for
Oh.
Canada for that last
Let's
name.
make
I
this
don't
Twitter.
know.
Let's
Yeah,
make this
because
Twitter, guys.
obviously
Oh
they
no,
was-
never mind. There I couldn't find anything.
No,
So yeah,
I'm
it's in
talking
England
about, I'm
and
talking
Wales.
about talking about sending out
So
for
just
Carson's
censor
channel.
my surname.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
good.
do I need?
Oh.
Should I put my link in here?
What? I
I
have
my
your
link?
link in.
Who's
you do?
trying to share their screen at this very moment?
Me.
Him.
Brendan.
Oh, it's still loading. What the hell?
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
really?
It's still well. I'm recording it, so it's fine. Just
Okay. I don't know. Are we sending out the link?
Yes, do it. I want to see how
I
many
don't-
people actually go off the channel.
I don't
I
blame
don't
you
know.
if you've probably already left by now.
Sorry,
but
but
if
you,
not, then
if
there you go.
if your friend ever gets serious and takes you to court for hacking his Twitter, he's got video
for hacking his Twitter.
I
He's-
didn't hack anything. He just logged in and like said the leave me logged in button.
and made sure. Remember me is
video
true.
evidence of us doing this now. He's gonna think. What the
If you
fuck's
logged,
going on?
if you're
So-
logging into someone else's
God.
computer, uncheck remember me. Like, it's just common sense.
Yeah, I know.
Send it out. Send it out. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I really like. I don't want to, but I
Do
do.
it. Do it.
I
Just-
clicked it. I clicked it. I'm leaving. Sign out.
Wow. This is what happens,
Alright,
ladies and
there we
gentlemen, after the podcast. This is like the after show.
All right, sign in.
Oh my god.
We're gonna call this Gaming World Extra. That's why not?
It's just gonna be in the normal one there.
I
Okay,
need to
at
put it, sign up now.
Bgforde. Make
Alright.
sure you put capitals BGF and then ORD.
Oh,
Oh, he only capitalizes the B.
B.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Never mind. Okay,
This is my email.
never mind.
Brendan is weird as hell.
we're all weird as hell, okay?
BG forward.
Password could be more secure.
That's sweet. Right. I don't care.
Wait, are you trying to share your screen, Brendan, and like type up your password?
Yeah. Well, it's
It's starred.
It comes out as stars. Yeah.
Okay, so what is it actually though?
We're recording a podcast, you idiot.
What is your password actually? Say it out loud on this public video we're uploading to YouTube.
Yeah. How about I don't do that? Do I have to like click agree or something?
Just say it fully
All right,
out.
creating an account. Oh, cool.
Well,
We're glad you're here, Brendan.
Let's
Ford.
go. All right, now I gotta
now
follow
turn
you guys.
to a bird. Go around.
What are
am
you
I
interested in? Everything.
All right,
Popular
music.
accounts, music, sports.
All right, entertainment. All right. Not.
My Twitter
Fashion.
page
Why
is
isn't
basically
porn on that
full of,
list?
like videos of life.
All
Look
right.
at all
Porn's
that
not on
porn,
the list.
guys.
There
Yeah,
are
porn.
Twitter accounts that upload porn pictures. Because they're
What
porn
are
stars.
these Twitter accounts?
Okay.
I'm serious though,
like-
like just because I'm following this other thing that's linked to a YouTuber,
That's not
the Unicorn Army,
Oh my God.
which retweeted something about a porn star that
don't need
did
that.
something with this that they
Don't need that.
put at the same thing. Which
Oh
is
my God.
Why did I choose to follow all this stuff?
Guess what was hilarious? Guess the hilarious thing is there's
Okay.
this thing. There was this whole like I think it was a story that Pornhub did this thing that they said they need YouTubers for porn.
The Onion.
Sign me up.
What the hell was that?
So it showed up in my suggestions.
What Pornhub came up in your
That
suggestions?
showed up in your
What
suggestions.
we put on.
That's good.
Alright.
Wow.
Okay.
It might have looked up your search history. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We're all dying.
Oh
Sorry.
god.
Okay, so let's just recap. Pornhub is one of your suggestions in Twitter.
No.
No.
The
Oh,
tweet
what?
he sent out on his friend's account is in his suggestions on his new account.
Sorry. I thought because we were talking about Pornhub. I thought
No.
Pornhub became a suggestion for him to follow.
The
'cause-
tweet he made on his
What?
friend's
It's
account
just
saying follow Carson's channel is
No,
in his
'cause,
suggestions
you know when
on
you
his new
start
account.
a new Twitter account, it always gives you like suggested followers. Don't
You know.
doesn't
Yeah,
just gonna, like,
and
you know-
what that tweet he sent out on his friend's account to follow Carson was in that list, which is funny. So
Do I have? How about that? I don't even have like any Gmail contacts. What about different? I don't have any of these. I just.
it's like, do you have to do that? Like, what the fuck? No links.
Jesus Christ.
Right. What? Can I just
What
like?
is-
Alright, access.
What has happened to us?
See how this
honestly?
works.
I better be in
YouTube
that list.
Live. That's it.
Sorry.
YouTube.
Oh, okay. John. Alright, that's good. That's
YouTube
good.
is like a part of our life, and it's like taken over.
Business. We are business.
no.
I mean, I
also-
can't like
don't want that.
whenever I like say goodbye to somebody, I almost do my YouTube outro.
Alright, cool.
I always do my YouTube outro because I'm weird.
Alright.
Don't we
I'll
know
follow.
that?
Wait, I gotta follow you guys first. Who am I looking for?
At Maniac
Let's
93.
see.
At
Yeah,
Maniac.
Rob's Gaming World first. I mean, that's the best, but to be honest.
Screw you.
Who's got the most followers out of all of us?
Screw you.
I think it's me.
Oh, I love your profile picture, man.
I know, it's pretty old too.
Okay, good. Alright, follow. What else do we got?
It is just literally
Um,
like I am
Rob's-
going. It's,
Rob's
it's
Gaming
the
World.
rape face, isn't it? It's like I'm going to hurt you or rape you. Actually, no, rape isn't considering hurting anybody. How do you?
Your selfie. That's so stupid. I'm looking at this too.
Why have I got 4 things on my?
You're just like, are you fucking kidding me? That's his face. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
It's serious. It's
The,
time.
It's like, are you
the
fucking
one
kidding me?
hilarious thing is I have more followers than James.
I don't care.
I got 4.
Rob has
notifications.
60 followers.
I have
Oh, it's
53.
just all fucking James. That's the notifications.
Fuck
okay.
you, Brandon. Can you see this, Rob?
No, I can't. My screen is.
No, you'll see in a second.
No, it'll be a surprise.
You'll
We'll see it
this.
during the podcast.
You'll see it in a second, Rob, because, you know, you're just so fucking
Alright.
great. I don't know.
You're not following me, asshole.
I'll get to you.
I'll
Why
get
you-
to you.
Why isn't the screen sharing? Is anyone else getting that problem?
I am,
I don't know.
because I'm recording
Apparently
it,
it's
so...
working.
I got the problem. It's not showing
What's
up.
this? What's going on?
Oh, why didn't I tweet the? Whatever.
I was your first follower.
Me?
Oh, cool.
Oh, I can't
All
find
right.
you. I typed your name. And then,
Oh, I got a notification. Look at this.
there it
Well,
is.
oh
Like,
gosh,
I
that was quick. Okay.
and there we go. Okay.
Yeah,
I-
bro, you got the honor of my first.
Yo,
You
suck.
haven't even finished this tweet that I was doing like halfway through the podcast. It was something.
Cool.
And now I can link you, BG. So.
Yo, bruh, you guessed the honor of my first tweet.
Oh my god,
Hashtag
this
podcast.
fucking autocorrect. Just fuck off.
Wow, why
I'm
didn't
trying to
I
type
get
Explodacy and it typed it to
notification?
X something, whatever the fuck, I don't know.
I
Yo,
love this podcast right now.
Explodacy. Type it correctly, fuck's sake.
Run none of mine.
God damn it, Brendan.
And,
Oh, reasons.
Why didn't I get a notification from that? That's weird.
I don't know.
Oh my god, this fucking autocorrect. Just fuck off. It's not doing this properly.
All right. Well, I'll format all this other stuff later.
Why is it doing this? Just fuck off. Let me see
Alright.
the fucking tweet. It won't let me see it. Thank you.
You got your first
Alright.
reply, Brendan.
Holy shit. Okay, there we go.
Oh no, hour.
There we go.
I got my first reply. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right. All right.
You
I'd like
all
to
right.
use-
I think that's a pretty good way to conclude the podcast.
There we
Yes,
go.
it is.
I tweeted something. Hopefully it shows you because it won't suggest
you
yours.
tweeted something.
Oh, I just got a
Damn.
notification.
Damn, dude, what?
4 notifications
Just the
already.
podcast is
There we
basically
go.
equal
It
to
actually
Twitter
showed
now.
it. Good. That was like half an hour ago, though. I forgot
Another
about it
podcast selfie. Brendan, you haven't done your podcast selfie yet.
We had
Jeez.
It's on my
pre-podcast
phone.
selfie.
Oh.
Oh god.
It wouldn't suggest your account when I was typing Bgforde, so I just hoping that would actually show
It's
yours.
purple fucking A.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
All right. Well,
There
I
you
guess that concludes this.
Yeah, so thank you all for watching this podcast. I know
Well,
you did
Brandon,
not enjoy
You
it, so...
sounded like you hated them. It's like, finally, I don't have to record
No,
this
like-
stupid video for my stupid... It's like
Thank you all for
hated them
watching.
so
If you
much.
enjoyed it, subscribe to Rob's
Me.
Gaming World. No G on gaming.
Don't be the gaming now.
Randy Savage 259 because that's his YouTube link.
That's my link.
But
Oh,
it's
wow.
Explodacy, so there you go. Me, Maniac938, or Maniac Zombie Killer is the YouTube link.
Go
And
check out Brendan Ford
Subscribe to
Productions.
our
Lack
yes.
videos.
I forget your link, Brendan, but do you care?
Bgforde
you don't
Productions.
Just go check out Brendan Ford Productions for the whole lack of videos he has.
I'll have a few up soon.
Whoa, big
I've been plugging
webcam
away
all of a
at college
sudden
stuff, so-
on the share screen.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh right.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
before
sure.
we
I guess
go,
I'll just
I'd
stop
before
including
we
that, though,
go,
it's fine.
I'd like to thank Brendan for joining us on this podcast.
Oh, no problem, guys.
As
we
a
will
guest
see
who
you
will probably be
guys
here future times.
Next time.
Bye!